It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
This time we'll call up Denny Hamlin. Denny's kind enough to come by and do his press conference in here. He drives the number 11 FedEx Toyota. He's currently the 6th seed leading into the chase. Here at New Hampshire, he's got 1 win, 2 top 5s, 4 top 10s. Denny Hamlin, your thoughts heading into Sunday's chase race? I'm
looking forward to it. I feel like we're in a good spot right now. You know, the season really has started over for us. So for any problems that we've had in the course of the season, it's kind of all been erased away, and this is the start of a new season for us. So I feel like we're running really well, and you know, ready to go.
Take questions now for Denny Hamlin. Raise your hand. We'll bring you the wireless. We'll start right there. Go ahead.
Denny, Brad Gilley with PRN. How much has Kyle helped y'all's team, and I say that in how much does having another driver that, you know, is at the same level of you and Tony elevated the Gibbs organization this year?
Quite a bit, for sure. You know, when you have a car that struggles like the 18 did last year, you really, you know, don't take what they say for, you know, what it's worth. I mean, it's tough. It's tough for us to really gather information for them. But you know, they've definitely done a good job, obviously, and we know that he's performing well with what we have, and we're doing a lot of testing, trying to make ourselves better, and we're making them a lot better. We're doing a lot of testing and figuring out things that you know, necessarily they wouldn't find out by going by themselves. So I think it's a team effort, and you know, if the 18 wins the championship or the 20, it's because of a lot of the work of the other teams, and I think that's you know, that's the tight teamwork that our team has that it hasn't had in the last 2 to 3 years.
Jim and then Rusty. Go.
Jim Otter, Charlotte Observer. Denny, if you look at the chase as just a 10-race season, for you personally, as far as the tracks go, do you like the way that that's set up for your own driving style?
Yeah, I've got great racetracks. Really, there's no question from there's no wild cards, I feel like, in our you know, there's no real tracks that we feel like, oh, we're going to struggle with those tracks, or that's where we need to get better. You know, we've run in the top 5 these last 3 weeks on several different types of racetracks, so I feel like our package is very good. We're definitely getting better, and each week it seems like we're getting a little more confidence, and things are starting to mesh really well together. So there's not one week that I'm looking to avoid.
Go Rusty, then Bob, then Ed.
I've kind of been asking Denny, all the guys, Talladega, it's kind of a wild card race, like I was talking about. I've been asking, how do you safely put the Talladega during the chase?
Well, I don't know if there is a safe way, and the reason I say it's, you know, it's kind of a question mark for everyone, you know, not so much ourselves. You know, that's why we're really not worried about it, because just as easy as we can get in a wreck, somebody else can. So, you know, we can either lose points, we can stay the same, or, you know, we could gain a bunch. It's just as easy. It doesn't matter. You know, it's not a racetrack where we go there and we dread thinking about, oh man, we could lose a lot of points, because you know, there's some other guys that could be in the same. We're all running so close. You know, we could have 5, 6 guys in the same wreck that we're in. So, you know, I like Talladega. We ran really, really well there in the spring. We haven't touched the car since then. So, you know, our whole team's looking forward to Talladega.
Let's go Bob, then Ed.
Bob Margolis, Yahoo Sports. Denny, in the past, drivers and crew chiefs have always said the chase has been 10 error-free races. Now this year, everybody's starting to talk about, well, you got to win races to win the chase. When and why did that change?
Well, I'm not sure. I definitely think that if you're going to compete, if you're going to win the championship, it's going to have to be error-free, and error-free being nothing worse than 30th. You know, maybe you can have a race where you finish in the mid-20s, you get caught in a bad pit strategy or something like that. You can make that up, but you can't make up your, you know, 30th, 40th place finishes. That's going to be hard. with the level that the front three guys have been running, because they're going to go out there and win races. We feel like, and we're planning on them winning races. And our goal right now is to do the same. We feel like we can get in victory lane over these last 10 races, but more importantly, we feel like we can be a consistent top three car each and every week, and I think that in itself will be good enough to win the championship.
We'll go Ed, then Don. Go.
Ed Hinton, ESPN.com. Denny, I guess kind of a sensitive subject, but I got to ask, when you talk about error-free chase, and then guys like Jimmy Johnson who are hot, one of the top three things he mentions for his confidence is their pit stops and all. Do you feel like you're okay along that line, but something that's sort of been an albatross for you for really these past couple of years? Do you look at that and say we're okay, or do you look at it and kind of wince a little bit inside? Do you wonder if your stops are going to be solidly consistent throughout?
More so than ever in my career, I feel like I have the best group of guys on pit road, and over these last, we were looking at records for the last 4 or 5 weeks. We've been the best Gibbs car on pit road. I mean, we've been very, very, very strong. And a bad pit stop for us is just maintaining. It's definitely. I'm more confident with my team now than I have ever been. I feel more confident about going out and competing for a chase versus the first year, the second year. This point right now is where I feel the most confident, simply because of the way we've been performing over the last month. On everyone's level, not just my level, but it's the team's level. They've been on it.
Let's go to Don, then we'll go to this gentleman.